if you need to carry these or these, I have the product for you. You need something like this. Check it out. Hey guys, I'm Kevin with Kemp Outside, your inside source for all things outside. Today we're going to do a review of the Byers Products gas can rack. I'm super excited about this and I'm going to tell you why. But bottom line is, guys, on my cargo camper, I have really wanted to be able to carry more water. And I have two of these 6.5 gallon Blitz water cans that I've had forever. And the thing is that when I fill those up, I've got to secure them inside the cargo camper. They take up space when I'm in there, and they're water cans. So, I mean, they could be outside. When I originally got these, they always sat in the back of my pickup truck, which I don't have a pickup truck anymore. So I got the idea that we're camping in enough places that don't have water hookups that I definitely want to have more water on hand. And I have two of these 6.5 gallon water cans, which means I have the capacity to carry 13 extra gallons of fresh water. What I want to do is I want to mount it to the outside of the cargo camper so that the water cans are there when I need them. I can fill them up. I can even haul them full if I want to. But I needed a way to mount them onto the outside of the trailer. So I was looking for different gas can mounts, and I came across this Byers product mount, and I'm really, really excited about it. So what's cool is that it has lots of different mounting options. You could mount it on the side of a trailer. You could mount it from the bottom, right? You could sit it on something. I'm going to mount it on the side, right behind my rear window, right here. I don't want to put it too high because then it'll be too hard to get the cans out. I don't want to put it too low because I don't want it to block the side marker clearance light. I want people to be able to see it from behind. But I figure right about here will be good. So let me show you how it works. I've just got it sitting on the fender. That's not where I'm going to mount it, but I got it sitting on the fender so that I can just show you how it works. It's a really, really cool system. Check it out. Okay, so I got it sitting on the fender. Again, that's not where I'm going to mount it. And as you can see, I'm going to want it mounted a little bit higher so that it doesn't block the side marker clearance light. I want people to be able to see that from behind the trailer going down the road. So it's really, really simple. Once you have it mounted, you take your can and you just slide it in, just like that. Now, what happens is, let me move the camera here. What happens is the handle goes between two tabs down under here, right there. And then what you do is you take a supplied rod and you just run it through the handle, just like that. And then you take the supplied lock and you can lock your stuff on. There we go. Get that key out of there. Lock that up. And now, no one can pull that rod out unless they'd have to cut the lock, right? Secures the can in place. So obviously when this is full of water, it's going to be heavier. But even if it were to bounce around a little bit, it's not coming out. And you have a secure water can or a gas can or whatever you want. And just to show you, it also fits the old Blitz style 5-gallon gas cans. So there you go, 5-gallon gas can. And then again, you take the bar, oops, right there, and then you run the lock through right there. Let me get my hand out of the way. There we go. So really, really cool. If you have a bunch of these, you know, I know Blitz doesn't make gas cans anymore, but I have, I think, 12 of them around the garage. So, you know, if I ever need to carry some gas cans with me, I could use this. Although I don't like the plastic gas cans sitting out in the sun, I have a different plan for carrying gas, which I'll show you in a future video. But I could carry some extra cans if I needed to for whatever reason. But this is primarily going to be for my water carry. But either way, guys, these are really thick, heavy duty, really nice can mounts, and I'm really, really pleased with them. The other really nice thing about this is that it comes with a whole slew of mounting hardware, really heavy duty mounting hardware for through bolting onto like a trailer frame or something like that. Probably not going to use any of this because we're going to go with a different mounting option that we're going to fabricate up, which I'll show you towards the end of the video. But it's really nice that it comes with a lot of heavy duty hardware. Now, for the most part, I really, really like the design. It's very, very simple. You just slide the bar through, locks the handle in place, and you can't really get to, you know, take the can off. I think the weak link is the lock. And the reason is that shank is pretty thin diameter. So, and it has to so that it can go through the hole, right? So, like, I get that. The truth is, guys, locks only keep honest people honest. And if somebody is desperate enough to steal 20-year-old plastic water cans, well, I hope you needed it more than me. But obviously, if you've got a bunch of these on your trailer and you've got a bunch of gas cans, you know, maybe if you were parking overnight or something like that, take your cans off and lock them inside out of sight. But, you know, generally, you know, if I'm going down the road and I'm pulling into a rest area or a parking lot, or I'm going to run into a Walmart and buy some more groceries or something on a trip, I'm not worried about this. I'm not worried that someone's going to come and cut my locks and steal my cans. I do appreciate that Byers Products did send a lock, but quite honestly, I have a number of padlocks on this trailer. So I'm going to try and get a lock of similar size that is key-to-like to the rest of my locks so that I'm not carrying 100 keys with me to unlock things. That, and I have 2 of these cans, and each lock is different. So I would have to have, you know, 2 keys just for unlocking my water cans. But I do appreciate that they sent a lock, because if you don't need to have things key-to-like or whatever, then the supplied lock is fine. So I'm going to put an affiliate link below where you guys can pick up one of these gas can or water can racks. It is an affiliate link, guys, so if you use my link to purchase, I get a little commission on the sale. It doesn't cost you anything extra, but it's a great way for you to support Kemp Outside. Guys, we have a lot of stuff happening to the cargo camper. Not only are we increasing our ability to carry fresh water, we are going to be carrying 4 20-liter jerry cans of gas. We're putting a generator on board propane. We're doing an onboard 12-volt battery system, lithium battery system with solar, with DC to DC charging, with an inverter. We're doing a whole lot of stuff to the cargo camper to make this thing more off-grid friendly. So I love this thing, but it doesn't work very well if I'm not plugged into shore power right now, or if I don't have a freshwater hookup. And we are trying to change that. I know that only 13 gallons of fresh water is not a lot, but it's a whole lot more than what we have right now, which is 0. So, you know, we're gonna make that work, and then we're gonna look at other ways to increase our water carrying capacity as we go. But this will be a great first step, and it'll allow me to utilize cans I already have. Guys, if you're wondering if your can will fit this rack, if you click on the link below, it will give you all of the cans, all the brands that work with this rack. But pretty much any standard 5-gallon gas can these days, I think, will fit, but your mileage may vary. So be sure that you have the right cans for the rack, or buy a can that fits the rack. To finish out the video, guys, I'm going to haul my trailer up to my buddy Evan, who is going to be doing a whole lot of work on this trailer for me. So you're going to see a whole bunch of videos coming out on the cargo camper and some of the work that he's doing. Evan is going to install these racks for me. So I got to get the trailer up to him, and then we'll finish out the video by showing you the racks mounted on the trailer and holding the water cans. So stay tuned for that. Okay guys, here they are on the trailer. Very, very excited about that. If you haven't seen my video where my buddy Evan England with England Motorsports Fabrication Restoration did all the work on the trailer, I'm going to put a link right up here where you can check that out. In that video, he attached toolboxes, a generator box, propane tanks, gas cans, water cans, all kinds of stuff. Really, really awesome. So love these Buyers products, can holders. As you can see, they're now mounted to the trailer. But there is one little thing that I'm not thrilled about, and that is the lock. So let me go over that. So the lock sticks out. So depending on if you're going through branches and stuff, I'm kind of worried about it catching. I could probably latch it to the inside, and I think, in fact, that that's what I'm going to do moving forward. But these locks are very inexpensive locks, and I'm imagining they're pretty easily picked or cut. So props to Buyers Products for actually sending a lock, because, you know, hey, you could be responsible for getting your own, but I wish that the lock was a little better. The other thing is if you have multiples of these, Buyers Products does not give you an option to key all your locks alike. So I have 2 of these locks with 2 different keys, so I'm always fumbling to figure out which key is the right one. So instead, I decided to upgrade the lock. So guys, I went from this to this. Much different, much bigger, much more solid. Guys, this is a Paclock UCS 1A. It has the same shank diameter as this, so it will fit, but a much bigger lock body made of aluminum. And guys, here's the difference in keys. There's the key for the lock that comes with it, and then this is the Paclock key, right? So pretty awesome. This thing has a dust cover for the lock, so that's nice because I'm sure it's going to get a lot of road grime. And then, you know, nice keyed open. And so guys, these things go on just the same way. So let me show you. Okay, so just like that. But you can see with this bigger lock body, this thing really sticks out. So what I like to do is I like to come in from the other way. So I'll show you. So what I like to do is I like to take this out and get it started. It's a little bit easier. And go ahead and insert it. Get the lock body out of the way, up and over. Get the pin seated in. There we go. Right like that, and then in, and then I lock it that way. Secure the dust cover. That way the lock is protected. There's not a whole lot sticking out on this side, and that I can get the key in there, but it would be much harder to pick. And remember guys, I always say, locks only keep honest people honest. So regardless of whether you run a upgraded lock like the Paclock or the lock that's provided with the Buyers products, I definitely recommend turning it around so it's a little bit harder to pick. But anybody with a 4.5-inch cutoff wheel, battery powered, you know, cutoff or something like that is probably going to be able to cut that lock. So, you know, obviously keep an eye out on your gas cans. For my water cans, I'd be surprised if anybody's going to steal a water can. I mean, but hey, you know, you never know. Some people just do it for the thrill of it. But I'm hoping that these Paclocks will keep me secure. I'm really excited about it. And one of the big reasons I did this, guys, is because I have 6 of these padlocks around the trailer. So I have 4 locks on the opposite side for my gas cans. So now all of my padlocks are keyed alike rather than having 6 different keys. I already have enough keys on this keychain, which is going to get reduced, by the way. Paclock has some other cool products that I'm going to be reviewing here soon. So stay on the lookout for that. But guys, I love the Byers products, gas can, water can mount. I'm gonna put a link down in the description below where you can pick one up. It is an affiliate link, guys. So when you use my affiliate link, I get a little commission on the sale. It doesn't cost you anything extra, but it's a great way for you to support Kemp Outside. I really, really appreciate it. But they are awesome, guys. I really like them. Guys, just a reminder, I spent my own money on these. Byers did not send them to me, so this is a unbiased review. But even when companies do send me products, I'll tell you if I don't like something, just like I kind of picked on the lock with this one. But other than that, great product, super excited. These things are gonna get lots and lots of miles on them. So guys, I'm Kevin with Kemp Outside, your inside source for all things outside. We exist to help moms and dads take their kids camping, hiking, fishing, learn about nature, and develop a conservation ethic. We want to help you get you and your kids outside. So if you have any questions about building a cargo trailer to camper conversion, or camping in general, or the Byers products, gas can rack, drop them in the comments below. We'd love to hear from you. Or you can hit us up on other social media. We're on Facebook, LinkedIn, Instagram, and Twitter, or our website at kempoutside.com. Guys, thanks for watching. Go pick up yourself a Byers products gas can mount. We'll see you next time.